It always struck me first about Jhunjhunwala was how he viewed bear markets as temporary.
Right?
It wasn't just something he said. It's like he truly believed it.
Yeah.
I was like,
he lived it.
yeah, it was part of his DNA that they're temporary, almost like, like the seasons.
Totally. Like winter always comes.
Yeah, winter's coming, but spring's coming too.
That's right. It's cyclical.
And that's, I think, such a powerful shift in mindset to realize that it's not if the market recovers, it's when.
Exactly. And he often compared market downturns to forest fires, initially very destructive, of course, but they clear the way for fresh growth. So Jhunjhunwala saw those dips and those crashes as really the foundation for the next rally.
So he's not panicking.
No.
He's like, all right,
shopping.
let's go shopping.
Exactly. Looking for opportunities.
So let's find some bargains. And he talked a lot about quality stocks at a discount.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is, what exactly did he mean by quality stocks? Because, it can't just be...
It's got to be more than just a cheap price.
Right. It can't just be a low price tag. There's got to be more to it.
Oh, for sure. He was very specific about that. A quality stock had strong fundamentals. He thought of it like a building, with a solid foundation.
Okay.
You're looking at things like, financial health. Is the management team competent? Do they have a real competitive advantage, in their market? One of his favorite examples was Titan.
The watch and jewelry maker. He loved their brand recognition.
Yeah.
And how they were constantly expanding their market. So
it's not about grabbing any stock that's dipped. It's about finding the companies that are built to withstand the storm.
The ones that are going to make it through.
Right. So it's not bargain hunting. It's strategic shopping.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
And this ties into his whole long-term vision, right?
Absolutely.
I remember reading a lot about how he stressed patience, not getting caught up in those daily swings, weekly swings. He was really in it for the long haul.
Yeah, wealth creation was a marathon, not a sprint. And I think, especially nowadays, with everybody, on their phones and constantly checking the market.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's easy to get.
So easy to get caught up.
Caught up in the noise.
Yeah.
And he would say, those little blips, those shouldn't distract you from the bigger picture. He built his fortune over decades, not days. I remember in 2008, I was just glued to the news.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Watching my portfolio just...
Stomach and
nuts. Just absolutely tank. And...
white knuckles.
But, looking back, Jhunjhunwala's approach seems so much more...
Level-headed.
Level-headed, yeah.
And that's where his focus on staying rational really comes in.
Okay.
He knew that fear and panic, they just lead to bad decisions.
Right.
Think of it like driving in a blizzard.
Okay.
If you get scared and you slam on the brakes, you're much more likely to spin out.
Right.
But if you stay calm, you trust your skills, and you keep a steady hand, you've got a much better chance of navigating through it.
So don't let your emotions drive the car.
Right.
Stick to the plan.
Have a plan and stick to it.
Yeah. And that brings us to another one of his
bold statements.
Yes, bold statements. You could say that he actually said that fortunes are made during bear markets.
Yeah.
Now that sounds almost crazy on the face of it, right?
Counterintuitive, but it's really about understanding how markets work. When prices drop, it creates opportunities. You can buy those, quality businesses that we talked about at a much lower price than you could during a bull market.
It was like a sale.
Exactly. It's a hidden sale for the savvy investor.
Yeah. And so while everybody else is running for the hills,
he's stocking up.
He's like, all right, let me stock up.
Yeah. Getting ready for the next.
On those blue chips and those companies that are going to come back strong.
They're going to bounce back.
Yeah. That takes some guts.
It does. It takes guts, but it also takes a plan.
Right.
Don't let fear drive your decisions. Research. Focus on quality. Be patient.
This is like his mantra.
Yeah, it really was. And, he was famously quoted as saying, the market can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent.
Wow.
That's why having a strategy and sticking to it is so important.
Okay, so I think we've covered quite a bit here. And